Fancy Nancy and the Mermaid Ballet, written by Jane O'Connor. I have thrilling news. Thrilling means terrific and exciting all mixed together. We're going to be in a ballet. I tell my mom and Jojo it's called Deep Sea and Dances. I am positive that's Fancy for 100% sure that Madame Lucille will pick Brie and me to be mermaids. We play mermaids all the time. Jojo's kiddie pool is our lagoon. Our lagoon is fancy kind of lake. We pretend that our clubhouse is called Mermaid Mansion. Mansions are almost as big and fancy as castles. Our mermaid names are Turquoise and Sapphire, which are fancy shades of blue. Ta-da! Here is my mermaid costume. I designed it myself. The night before dance class, I performed for everyone. Not to brag, but I am the most graceful person in my family. Ta-da! I make my grand entrance. I do leaps that are called jetés and knee bends that are called pliés. Don't you love how so many ballet words are in French? Oh, maybe Madame Lucille will make me head mermaid. Then I'll lower my voice. Of course, I'll feel terrible if I end up with a bigger part than Brie. Nancy, remember, being in a ballet is thrilling, no matter what part you have. I nod. I guess my mom is worrying that Brie won't get a good part too. Today I hardly wobbled at all when I balanced on one leg, and I'm almost positive that Rhonda bumped into me, not the other way around. Twice Madame Lucille says I am making progress. That is fancy for getting better. I say, merci, Madame. Then I curtsy in a special ballet way. At the end of class, Madame Lucille announces, the parts Brie and I sit together. All my fingers are crossed. I can hardly stand the suspense. At pickup time, I tell my dad the awful news. I am a tree, and I am just an oyster. Brie says. My dad acts like this is so thrilling. Dad, you don't understand. My costume will be brown. I explain there is no way to look fancy and brown. At the next dance class, we practice our parts. And guess what? I'm not just a plain old tree, Madame Lucy tells me to pretend I am a weeping willow. Willows are very graceful. Madame says their branches swoop and sway, swirl in the wind. I swoop and sway everywhere I go. I make my face look very sad because I am a weeping widow. A week later, there is startling news. Startling is fancy for surprising, only in a bad way. Savannah, who is one of the mermaids, has sprained her ankle. She cannot dance, but Madame Lucy's tells us Savannah can still be in the ballet, but you will be one of the oysters. And Bree will take Savannah's place as one of the mermaids. Say what? Bree throws her arms around me. She is beaming, that's smiling from ear to ear. I'm so happy for you, I say, only I don't really mean it. I liked it much better when neither of us got to be a mermaid. When my mom comes in to say good night, I tell her about Bree. I am a terrible girl. I lied. I said I was happy for her, and I'm not. That's not lying. Actually, you want to be happy for Bree, don't you? My mom asked me. Of course, she is my best friend. It's just hard now because Bree got something you wanted very much. You're jealous, but your heart is so generous and warm. It will melt the bad feelings away. The next morning, I give Bree my fanciest shell tiara. It's yours for keep, I tell her. I wish we were both mermaids, she says. Soon it's time to get ready. My costume is magnificent. My branches are made of tinsel, and I wear a little nest in my hair. I'm going to be the fanciest willow tree ever. The ballet is a smashing success. That is fancy for a big hit. When it's my turn to dance, something happens. I feel carried away by the music. I swoop and sway, almost as if I were a real weeping willow. At the end, we all get standing ovation. That means everyone jumps and claps like crazy. My parents give me a beautiful bouquet of flowers. Merci, I say, Mom. You were right. It was thrilling to perform in a ballet. We all go to King's Crown and celebrate Bree, and I toast each other. That means we're clink our glasses together, and then we shout, "Bravo for us!"